After an incredible couple of days exploring the temples around Siem Reap, we are headed back to the airport today to go to one of the best islands in all of Southeast Asia.
This is definitely right up my alley.
But first, we have a very big travel day ahead of us. We needed to make our way to Sihanoukville, down in the southern end of Cambodia. You can take a bus or a private taxi, but we opted for the flight just to save on time. Our flight is leaving pretty soon, so we gotta pack up and we gotta go.
Here we go.
It's always a good flight when it's a propeller plane.
I'm always dragging him to these crazy beach destinations that take lots of effort to get to. Hopefully it'll be a better boat ride than going to Koh Lipe. Sometimes I can't believe our Amazon Basics luggage have gone all over the world with us. Pretty nice so far. This is definitely right up my alley. We've got the golden tuk-tuk for the Golden Beach Resort. Never taken a tuk-tuk with all of our stuff before. We just checked into the Golden Beach Resort in Koh Rong off of Sok Beach. It was about a 3-minute tuk-tuk ride from the Speedboat pier. We booked this place super last minute, but they had it all ready for us. And this being the Golden Beach Resort, everything is gold. Oh, these are towel racks.
It's very fancy. Look at how like gold.
Gold.
Not a gold toilet though.
I know, that's disappointing.
That would have been just the icing on the cake, I think.
Since this is an island, it's a little bit more expensive than mainland Cambodia. This is mid-tier. It was like $170 a night or so. We're here in peak-ish season, so I don't think it would get any more expensive than that. Definitely our first order of business was to go check out the beach and the water, which was incredible. The sand is super white and it's squeaky. Not gonna lie, a little bit of trash, but really not too bad. And now we're just kind of exploring down this street. Way more laid back than any of the other places in Cambodia we've been. It's giving me Koh Lipe vibes if you saw that video from a couple years ago. And we are very much digging it. You want to rent one of those, don't you?
I do. I really, really do. It looks sweet.
We're going in search of a restaurant and bar Kevin found online. And this is the sketchiest bridge I've ever seen in my entire life.
On the far side of it is this really cool restaurant called There's a really cool restaurant called the Panorama Bar. So we went there and it was happy hour, so $1 beers, fantastic. But we didn't really have lunch today, so we're gonna head back to our hotel and eat there. It's a little more expensive at the hotel, but like $6 to $8 for entrees, so it's not really that bad.
We got some fried noodles with pork and pizza. We can charge it to our room. We don't want to spend all of our cash right away. There's no ATMs on the island, so we just wanted to be able to eat all of our food and be in a food coma as we head back to our room. This resort offers a bunch of free activities. Tonight they had a plankton tour. Now I had heard that KohRong has a bunch of the bioluminescent plankton. So we actually went out with a marine scientist and he took us to a really dark part of the beach and we got into the water and it was super creepy. And we saw amazing glowing plankton. It was super cool. I'm really not sure if any of the footage came out because it was really dark. If you ever get a chance to experience bioluminescence in the ocean, I highly recommend that you do that. And we have a couple more days in Koh Rong to show you.
Not a bad coffee view.
Today is our first full day here on the island and we are starting it off right with coffees by the ocean.
Coffees by the ocean.
Up by the ocean. about a half an hour, we're gonna start our spa treatments, a $15 mani-pedi, and later on we're both getting massages that are $25 each. Definitely resort prices here, but it is beautiful on the beach.
Hotel is extremely comfortable. We both slept great. Breakfast is included, and we had an awesome breakfast view. I think coming here at the end of our Cambodia trip to be able to have a couple days to unwind is just amazing. Ever wonder what it's like to travel with Kelly? This is pretty much every single day.
What?
We've got 1, 2, 3 dogs.
What? Our massages were absolutely heavenly. So good we're getting some tomorrow too.
Oh yeah.
The resort has scooters for rent. Of course they are gold. So we're renting one today just so we can cruise around, kind of explore a little bit. That's what it's like being married to an adventurer. I just want to lay in the water all day. That's what I want to do. But it's a pretty big island with a lot of different beaches, so we can go explore those other beaches. It's about half an hour to get pretty much anywhere on the island.
Can I get the pink one?
We've been riding for about 15 minutes and we came across Palm Beach, right across from Song Sa Private Island, which is like the fancy hotel, which I wish we could stay, but it was like $1,300 a night. So maybe one day. But here they have $2 cocktails and a little beach bar, and yeah, we're gonna head down the hill to see what we can see. The vibes on Koh Rong are absolutely immaculate, let me tell you.
Palm Beach is just super cool. Great little beach bar. We ordered a couple of margaritas. They're like $2 each. Awesome little spot. They do have bungalows that you can stay at here on this beach. Looks like they don't have any power, definitely not air conditioning. They have a pier over here with looks like some restaurants, a couple different places. Yeah, Palm Beach, don't sleep on it.
Low tide is cool. I found an oyster shell and a boat.
And a boat.
We have been very much enjoying ourselves exploring around this island. It's very cool. There are lots of little villages. We actually saw that they're building an airport here, which will make it more accessible. Hopefully that's a good thing for the locals, but you never know. I think Koh Rong is probably going to blow up in the next few years. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's an untapped gem. Probably blow up by people making YouTube videos about it. We did a bit more exploring on the far side of the island. Made our way through a local town, which I believe is called Pristine. I'm probably butchering that name, but we wanted to make sure that we had lots of relaxation on this trip. The beach in front of the hotel is just so nice. The other ones were cool, but not as nice as the beach hotel. Kelly is already in the water, of course. I think we're just gonna hang out. We've got a couple hours before sunset, maybe get some drinks. Cambodia's been a really crazy trip so far, so it's nice to just take a couple days and unwind before we start the insanely long journey to get back to California. After swimming,
Cheers.
I suppose I owe this to her a little bit because I made her run around a lot of temple ruins and it was like 100 degrees. I will say though, like we've been to some beaches in Thailand and this beach is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Puppy.
It's a beach puppy.
He's a puppy. Hi. You're so cute.
So sweet. You're a beach puppy.
This is day 2 on Koh Rong. We had such a great massage yesterday that we went back for another one today, and we did 90 minutes this time and I fell asleep for like half of it. So we still have our scooter for a couple more hours, so we are going to explore a little bit more of the island and then come back for some more beach time, I think.
We have made our way to Koh Touch Beach. This is where the main ferry drop-off is, so you're gonna find a lot of like backpacker hotels and hostels, tourist tourist shops and stuff. Different vibe on this side of the island, but still really cool. Lots of inexpensive places to eat, good little bars.
This is definitely way more activity than the side of the island we're staying on. There are markets and restaurants and bars and hostels and just all kinds of stuff going on here. If you're looking for a place with a lot more activity, then this is where you want to come. This is Koh Touch. The interesting part about the busiest part of the island is that a bunch of the road is not paved, so it's not the easiest thing to get to that part of the island or to get out of it. I guess you really just have to take a boat there or be adventurous or crazy like us.
Yeah, this road's a little hairy to go at.
Since they've been developing the island more, there are a lot of new roads, which we've experienced over the last couple days, but for some reason, this part has not been done yet.
We spent a bit of time just hanging out at the beach, doing a little swimming. Really can't get enough of it. But they also have a beach club here at this resort. At this beach club, they have a wave pool, which I've tried one time before and it did not go very well. We'll see how it goes this time.
So I didn't know this was possible, but Kevin's gonna go surfing in Cambodia. And he's gonna do it. I gave him an out, but he still wants to do it.
Well, I definitely had a couple good falls, but I was able to stand up, which is better than the first time I tried this. But now they're bringing out the boogie board.
You're going so fast!
Well, after that wave experience, I think I earned myself another drink. So we're heading back to the spot that we visited on the first night, which is on the far side of town across the Crazy Bridge.
It's so sad that we have to leave tomorrow.
I know, today is our last night, but we're gonna try to milk it and try to get the last ferry out of here. It's happy hour, so there's $1 beers. So we got a beer, a wine, and a chocolate fountain.
We have a corner piece too.
Ooh, nice. It's a little cloudy this morning, but we're gonna still go to the beach and try to enjoy a little bit of beach time. The hotel was nice enough to give us a 2 p.m. checkout, and our ferry is at 4, so we have a couple more hours. So there's a couple beach activities that are included with your stay here at the resort that I don't think that we have mentioned yet. On the far side, they have like a ping pong table and beach Jenga. Then they also have kayaks and stand-up paddle boards that you can take out whenever you want. I'm about as good at stand-up paddle boarding as I am at a wave simulator, so we'll see how that goes.
They have these big floating pools, I guess, anchored out in the water, so you can come and just hang out in the water and not go anywhere. You got it! You got it!
If you have any questions about planning your trip to Koh Rong, go ahead and drop them in the comments. We'd love to help you out in any way that we can.